Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everyone, from the Delta Sky Lounge.
We are on our way to Cape Verde from Detroit, but first we have to go Detroit to Boston to Lisbon to Cape Verde. So probably the longest travel video.
It's gonna be long.
The airport lounge is, or the airport in general is pretty dead, which I'm surprised about. The lounge, there's almost nobody here, which means more food and drinks for us.
That's right.
All right, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Let's go on
comment.
vacation. So I learned something new today. Apparently Michigan has a liquor law that on Christmas Day you can't have any alcohol before noon. So this is a virgin mimosa, aka just an orange juice.
One of the cool things about getting here early is not only did we get breakfast, but now they switched for lunch, so we can have that too.
So let's go ahead and talk about what we needed for this trip, COVID-wise. I have a folder, one for each of us. One for me, one for Brian, one for Nolan. And it is equipped with a big stack of paperwork. So, number one, vaccine card, obviously boosted. Then we have PCR result. Another PCR result, just in case we lose that one, and a rapid result. All negative, obviously. Then we have a Portugal passenger locator form, which you have to fill out after you check into your flight that takes you to Portugal, because you need your seat number, and then you have to keep this with you in order to get into Portugal. Even if it's just a layover, we might not even leave the airport, you still have to do it. And then to get into Cape Verde, you need to fill out two different things. One is just a registration to get into the country, and they're gonna give you a registration number, and then this is my receipt. So once I get through customs, they're going to have that already. And then you have to fill out a COVID form just to say that you don't have any symptoms and that you've been tested. And then you have this. So that is all of the paperwork that you had to do. Also, for this one, the registration for Cape Verde, you had to do it exactly 5 days before you arrived. Exactly. So that was a little bit of a headache, but we got it done. But for three of us, it was a lot. All right, now we're gonna leave the lounge. We didn't really utilize a lot of the perks, but we did eat and we did relax before our flight. We didn't have to sit with the general public.
Aw, yeah, we didn't really utilize much anything, but it was nice to sit and relax and to finish charging some of our things and to work on some stuff.
I did do a video.
So that was cool.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Why would you do that? Are you serious? Sir. Brian is gonna break the train.
What? How are you doing anything?
We made it to Boston. Flight number one done. We are transiting from Terminal A to Terminal C figuring out how to do that. We're not checking bags, but unclear how the transfer part is going to go. This airport is pretty dead too. I always thought that the airport would be super slammed on Christmas, but
yeah, you always, as a kid, you see the news stories, but maybe because of COVID? I don't know.
I don't know. I read an article that said 109 million people are going to be traveling for the holidays, but
I think they
literally, there is nobody here. Apparently we go through a parking garage.
Yes.
You know what though? It's cold, so it feels pretty good.
It feels nice.
How are you with your shorts?
I'm all right. It actually feels like Christmas here.
Does anyone else get really upset when their husbands wear blue shorts and black shoes? Because I do. Okay, so last night one of the people going on the trip with us flew out to Lisbon from JFK in New York, and her typical carry-on, they said, was too big, and they made her check it. But if they make us check our bag, it's not gonna be free. So fingers crossed, everybody, that they don't see my bag and make me check it. It's just like a ½ inch too big, and it's a little overweight. And I don't really see weighing carry-on or cabin baggage very often. So let's hope that that's how it goes. So for some reason, Brian's ticket doesn't say pre-check, but anyway, so we're just waiting for him. They did not make me check my bag. I'm going to blame the fact that Nolan's was severely underweight. So when mine was overweight, they were like, "You good girl, Merry Christmas." It was like, sweet. All right, so now, once Brian's through security, which here he comes, we're gonna go to the lounge. I'm glad you're wearing that shirt. We could find you anywhere.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, the lounge is closed.
Very sad. We're here at Wahlburgers for the very first time the Mellies or Kellys have ever eaten here. And we'll see. We gotta follow the Brian's do's and don'ts of travel and not eat anything too crazy.
Just sitting here waiting for the food. Brian and Nolan left me because they wanted to go catch Pokemon. So I'm sitting here at a lonely table while they're doing God knows what.
What?
Flight number 2. Everybody clapped when they landed. We arrived in Lisbon. We went through customs and immigration, got these beautiful bracelets. We were in line for what, hour and a half?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Went through, they're like, enjoy Portugal. Like, thanks, yeah. So then we get out here and it's just this lobby and there's taxis, but it's pouring rain, so we don't really feel like going into the city. There's nowhere to store our bags temporarily, so we don't want to lug those around the cobblestone and the hills of Lisbon. Tried to go walk to a hotel, but it was wet, flooded.
You're probably also wondering why we're not at a lounge. Well, we tried to go to the connecting route area, and the guy goes, no, outside.
Because right now it's 7:16 in the morning, our flight doesn't leave until 9:30 at night, so they won't even let us through security yet. So we're literally just sitting here at Starbucks. We don't really know what else to do right now. Brian fell asleep. We made him a makeshift bed instead. Little update, we're letting Brian sleep. We went to Starbucks. I got what you're supposed to eat in Portugal, which I was going to show you, you know, in a normal restaurant and not at an airport. Pastel de nata. like a custard tart. Pretty good. We can definitely stay at a hotel, so we're walking there. It's right there. We got a room.
Oh.
All right, all three of us have to fit on there. I had this whole beautiful video planned of like 15 hours in Lisbon, and this is what to do, but this is what we're doing instead.
This is an option. Hi everybody, I'm doing much better. I am now caught up on my sleep, so I'm happy as can be.
We all slept in this little bed together. Good thing we love each other. And now it is time to walk back over to the airport and check in and say a prayer for my bag again. Please.
The bag and also the lounge being open. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, the lounge. Okay, let's go. All right, we made it through security. We have all of our bags. We went to the check-in desk with all of our paperwork and stuff, and he's like, "You already have your ticket. What are you doing here?" Everything's been a breeze. All right, we have made it into a lounge. This is a nice view to watch all the planes, although it's pretty dark. There's lots of good space, and I'm about to go check out the food. Also, this lounge we had access to thanks to Priority Pass, which we get with our Amex Platinum card, and we are allowed 2 guests each. So I can bring in my friend Kristen when she gets here, and I brought in Nolan, and then Brian got in by himself because we each have the card, so yay.
The chicken sandwich, it's very good. It's good.
All right, that's what we do in the lounge. Cheers to Christmas.
Jesus.
Okay, so this is my friend Kristen. We met in Antarctica.
Who are we talking to?
YouTube.
Oh, hi, YouTube. Yes, we did meet in Antarctica. Can you believe it?
And this is her first ever lounge
Yeah,
experience.
I'm pretty excited. Thank you,
We got
Lauren.
her in, and we already had some drinks.
I'm very
and,
excited about the lounge life.
Woohoo.
Like, this is gonna be my new thing. Right?
Forgot that we had to clear customs, so started walking towards our gate, and we're like, oh crap. So we did that real quick, and now we're rushing to go board. We're in boarding gate A again, which means I think, again, they're going to do the back of the plane first. Yay! I think Kristen had to check her bag at the last minute, so that sucks. Excited to go to the beach with you, babe.
I'm so excited too.
The last time we were at an African beach, it was too cold to go swimming. We made it! Our taxi guy just picked us up and we're gonna go to the resort.
Let me take my mask off.
Alright guys, we made it. It's like
We did it.
2 in the morning now. We're in our apartment, so we are going to sign off and we'll show you guys around tomorrow.
Yeah, remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yay! Bye guys.